We are a peaceful people, struggle as we struggle, and we don't look for trouble, just ask around. But when outside faces from foreign places talk about taking over, we ain't backing down. We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one grass, not a blade of grass. This land is all I know. We're gonna make it somehow. We will bend like a bow, but never break. Our fathers came here, and they lived and died here, and we ain't moving nowhere, make no mistake. We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one grass, not a blade of grass.
We love the open county of the Rupununi and the Essequibo, daytime or night. Though we may criticize it, this is our home, we love it, and we need to keep it. We have that right.
We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one grass, not a blade of grass. We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one grass, not a blade of grass. We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we.
On the completion of the new Demerara River Bridge, on the completion, well, let me back up. You have heard me say that we are evaluating ways in which to improve the competitiveness and productivity, reduce the burden on the private sector, consumers, farmers, improve competitiveness, and reduce the cost of consumer. So I'll go back now. On the completion of the Demerara River Bridge, the new Demerara River Bridge, the crossing at the bridge will be free of cost. For those who are arguing about mathematics, you don't need any formula here. Let me repeat it for you. You don't need a formula. The mathematical model is pure and simple. On the completion of the Demerara River Bridge, the toll for crossing will be free of cost. Now, just don't let them hear it properly. I want you to repeat after me. On the completion of the Demerara River Bridge, the toll for crossing will be free of cost. We ain't done yet. Repeat after me. Thank you, BBBC. I gotta make an announcement for every corner of this country. So you gotta let the next corner hear you. Once again, thank you. P. 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 C. When you say P, we pass some M P. Bedtime story they got it tonight. Second announcement. Because we believe in parity. We are in the process of discussing with the Barbies River Bridge the possible acquisition of that bridge by the government. Because this is a request of a possibility that came to us. Once this occurs, and if it does not occur, by the time we make this bridge toll-free, the Barbies River Bridge crossing will also be free of cost. Let me help you again. If the negotiations are not completed by the time the Demerara River Bridge becomes toll-free, the Barbies Bridge will at the same time become toll-free. So for those who have a problem with us building a new high-pass bridge at Barbies, you got to create a problem now because it's going to be free of cost. It's going to be toll-free. So you got to refine your message every second. And then, at the time the Demerara River Bridge is made toll-free, the Wisma River Bridge will also be made toll-free, and we're doing that bridge free of cost. We're making a new bridge there. We are bridging the hearts and minds of every Guyanese. We are bridging every community, and we are doing it free of cost because we are doing it out of the abundance of love. No mathematical formula. No need to debate whether 32 is more than 33. Because according to those who graduate with grade 1 in mathematics and all these things, they're taught that 32 is greater than 33. Me right like that, right? But I know, if I ever tell my mother and father 32 greater than 33, I get a cocktail to this world. I will get a cocktail. I can't use the right word, I want to use the next word. So my friends, today, on this significant occasion, you have heard it. Upon the completion of the new Demerara River Bridge, it will be toll-free. Upon the completion of the new Demerara River Bridge, the Barbies Bridge will be toll-free. So not only will we build a new bridge, but the current one will be toll-free. And the Wisma Bridge will be toll-free. God bless you. Let us continue on the journey. Forward we march. Forward we march. Region 3. Region 3. No. I'm doing this one more time. Region 3! Thank you.
Now we will proceed. Morning, guys. We're starting off for morning with the big announcements made yesterday at the commissioning ceremony of the Schooner to Crane four-lane highway here in Region 3. Morning to all the persons tuned in. Welcome down to Livewire. It is the 30th of August, 2024, and welcome to the program. Morning to the persons joining us across the diaspora. Morning to the persons across the 10 administrative regions. Morning to the people in Region 3 and Region 4. Right? Big announcements to y'all. Y'all gonna be the first set of people to get the free this. Right? So last evening, His Excellency made these announcements in relation to the bridge connecting Region 3 and Region 4, the one connecting Region 5 and Region 6, and also the one connecting Wismar to Mackenzie in Region 10. That these bridges eventually will be toll free, right? I know that West Siders are happy about this. I know that persons who would commute from Georgetown to the West Side for whatever reason, they're happy. And it goes further afield because you have to take into consideration persons from Region 7, persons from Region 2 that have to pass through Region 3 to get to Georgetown to do business or to just do business in Region 3. You understand? So that there will be definitely welcomed by commuters, drivers, and all. Um, I told you guys on this program one time before. I was sitting with a friend whilst we were going across the old, well, the current Demerara Harbor Bridge, and he was lamenting to me that, oh God, when the bridge done, the cost to cross, you gonna see they're gonna kill people. Yo, where they gonna see the amount of money they charge to cross? I want to call him now. I want to call him now and ask if he hear what the president said. I mean, what more could you ask for? Plus, he's somebody who is engaged in taxi work, so it's even better for him. You understand? It's even better for him. I'm glad that with this announcement, Nigel Hughes can have 18 million US seats. Well, don't let me put US on it, just 18 million seats. Sit down 18 million times Nigel Hughes and the entire AFC. You understand? Could y'all believe the... I'm glad that the president made that announcement so that these persons here could finally... what's the right term to use? Trying to get in trouble. Yesterday... Anyway. So, the AFC and Nigel Hughes can say nothing more in relation to the new Burbies Bridge that will be constructed. And morning call.
You know, the president make a nice announcement, but I want to do like Linden, you know. Linden, when the people don't do all the road, they raise the price for the taxi. You know that?
Yeah, but I mean, the price supposed to come down if the road do.
Yeah, but one side the people raise the price. The people raise the price and nobody is saying nothing. Even the mayor, nobody is not saying nothing. The people raise the price. And the people go into the ward and all them, the people raise the price.
Partner, I really don't know what to tell you there because we deal in a free market society and economy where persons are able to set the price of the services. But I am thinking, given the fact that the roads do is less wear and tear on your vehicle and your tires and stuff, the price is supposed to come down.
man, we moving food easy, going in the wild, everything is easy, and the people raise the price. I want the work going on. I want everybody to go do the people raise.
But if the government put in a government bus service to compete with the private bus owners and taxi services, you're gonna hear the government stifling them and taking bread out of the mouth. So it's like what to do? Like, what you suggest the government do?
Man, if I say anything, they go hello. All right, let me keep it at the
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, we gotta look out for each other as Guyanese. I mean, indeed, how does the price go up if gas is being subsidized? The roads are being done, so there's less wear and tear on your taxi and your minibus. How does the price go up? And that's why I see, I've said on this program before, we got to look out for each other as Guyanese. Sometimes some of these increases that we're experiencing has nothing to do with inflation. It ain't got nothing to do with supply and demand or nothing like that. It's just we have some greedy people out there. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Right? This is not the first time I've heard about the taxi operators in Linden there or Region 10 raising the price on customers arbitrarily like that, man. I mean, come on, we got to do better. And is there like a minibus or a taxi drivers association in Linden? This is something that the mayor should look into. Why is Sharma Solomon not trying to meet with the association head or the representing body for these taxi drivers and bus operators to see if you guys can come to an agreement? Right? I mean, come on, Mr. Mayor, with all you're there for is to give the town clerk a hard time and not account for the monies that you want to spend. These are the things you need to be looking into. Because it's teachers and nurses and policemen and those kind of persons using this transportation service there in Linden. The short drop cars on the west side are now charging $300 during busy hours. Look, so you see, even in Region 3. So, and then too, I don't know if they do this because during rush hour, it is very hard. Okay, so on the west side, just let me explain. If you're a short drop car working Vreeden Hoop to, I guess, Parfait Harmony, dropping persons off on the roadway between there, during rush hour, once you go up, it's almost difficult, impossible for you to make it back down to go back up again. Because one, after a certain hour, there's 2-lane traffic going in a certain direction. In the morning, it's going towards the Harbor Bridge. In the afternoon, it's coming down towards Vreeden Hoop. So there's a hindrance in terms of your ability to make consecutive spins and drops. So I don't know if that's the reasoning they're using, that they can't make enough drops in this period, so they increase the fare. But then again, I mean, how are you going to just impose on the citizens? Or why not you just don't work during rush hour? If it is a case that you're not able to make enough money during rush hour and you're using that as a reason to overcharge people, just don't work during rush hour. Let the people who are able with it work during rush hour. But I mean, everybody got a reason for it doing, and sometimes really and truly, as I find it hard to like process it all. Because whilst I might sit here and say the taxi operators are unfair, they might be experiencing something that causing them to want to raise the fare. And again, they will have those with legitimate reasons, and then they'll have those who just unscrupulous and just doing what they want. right? I do even remember, because I don't drive every day. When you come at Vreeden Hoop here, sometimes to come where I am living, which is about 10 minutes walking distance from the Stellan, the drivers want $700 or $1,000 to bring me here. And I'm like, you are out of your mind. I prefer to walk. You understand? So we got to find some kind of middle ground in terms of how we're dealing with public transportation and the rates that are set. And if infrastructure is getting better, the cost needs to come down. Um, I see Leslie Mongol is suggesting establish a fare meter on the taxis where you, like, once you're in there, there's a meter that, however how many ever miles you go or however long in the car, it charges you. Probably we might need to do something like that, because this taxi thing getting out of control. More so with the reduction of these tolls. So I am expecting when the Borbies Bridge, whether the new one, the old one, whichever one is free, whichever one becomes free, I am expecting that the fare to go to Borbies, or let's say to Skeleton or wherever you have to cross the bridge, or to go to New Amsterdam, the fare will come down, because you're not gonna have to pay that toll there at the Borbies Bridge anymore eventually. So people are expecting the toll to come down. And then this too is an issue because, okay, the government makes these bridges free of cost to pass, no toll. So the citizens are expecting to see, well, all right, bridge free, they're expecting a reduction in the fare. The Londoners are expecting a reduction in the taxi fare because you're not paying to cross the bridge there whenever it comes into action. You're not going to be paying to cross the bridge there. Then the fares don't come down, they go up. People wondering what's going on, and then people are going to be of the belief that the government initiative makes sense because you're paying more money. But the government putting systems in place, and then you have persons, I want to fighting against the system or thwarting that system by introducing their own madness into it. So we need to find a way to deal with this, because persons are definitely not happy in relation to what persons are doing, taxi drivers and bus drivers in the night. Take, for instance, again, and I'm totally off topic here, but the caller brought up something that is so important. Take, for instance, in the night, when persons are going from Georgetown to the west side, the boats are closed off, and they have to take the bus. A $200 drop turns into $500. So the price that you pay to go from Georgetown all the way to Perico, you're paying from Georgetown to Vreeden Hoop, or Georgetown to just over the bridge, or something like that. And I mean, it's completely unfair to the traveling public. It's completely unfair to the traveling public. I can't go to my boss and say, oh, well, after, as an employee, if you're working overtime, you get time and a half, or you get double, right? But it is not raised arbitrarily. So you can't decide you're getting triple because it's Christmas Eve and you have to work and you're getting triple the money. So like Christmas time, when the taxi man decides he wants $1,000 to go anyway, even from one car to the next, we gotta fix it. But I don't know how. If the government bring back the big buses, Philip Diabro, like I just said earlier, the taxi men and the busmen gonna say that the government stifling them and take away the income and all kind of thing, right? If the government decide to say, well, this is the amount of money you could charge from here to there, you can hear another story. So it's like you can't win. The government can't win. no matter what they do. No matter what they do. So even lowering the prices or removing the cost of crossing these bridges, right? Persons in society will do things to make sure that the people at the bottom who's supposed to benefit can't get the benefit. Because they're gonna still want to raise the fare, they're gonna raise something else too. I don't want to say it's a losing battle the government is fighting, but sometimes I feel like, geez, everybody can be on board with your vision or dream. But to me, if it makes sense, why we can't do it? Why we can't do it? How does overcharging the same people that living in your community benefit you? So when you overcharge the shop lady to bring your groceries from wherever she buy it, the wholesale place to the shop, she then now got to overcharge the person who come into the shop to buy. And it's a terrible ripple down effect. Terrible, 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 terrible. Somebody said government needs to give a stable price. Then you can hear government instituting price control, and it's a dictatorship, and the government telling you how much you pay for your thing. And what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We see every day this administration, or even if we go back in time to previous PVP administrations, they have always been trying to do things to make life better for Guyanese. To make life better for Guyanese. But then you have some persons who will use that little betterment the government trying to bring into the system to cause a problem. So that's something we need to address, and I guess put your suggestions in the comments. How do you think the government could handle price control in this country, especially for things like transportation? Share your thoughts in the comments. The numbers on the bottom of the screen if you'd like to call and share your views. I'm definitely interested in hearing. We see the government building highways and doing community roads, ensuring that the traffic lights are working and these kinds of things. But still, transportation costs seem to be going up still. But you never know. When the toll-free system comes in, could change the whole thing. Competition with outside companies. No, Lily, thank you for your suggestion, but this will come back to bite the government in its tail, right? The opposition is going to say they're favoring foreign companies over locals. That's what they're going to say. That is what they're going to say, right? But Philip Diabu, I agree with you. You can't win. People are unreasonable. People are unreasonable. Take, for instance, not yesterday, the day before, there was the signing for the reconstruction of the Linden Soos Highway. I'm wondering when that is finished, will we see a reduction in the cost of transportation from Georgetown to Linden? Will we see a reduction in the cost of a canter to transport stuff from Georgetown to Linden? I'm very interested in that, because I think the fare to Linden now is between $1,500 to $2,000 to go to Linden from $1,000. Richard Stanislaus said, boycott taxi, slippers on the ground. Well, for me, the government have to force me changes independently between themselves because it starts from there. Alvin Isaacs, I don't understand that. For me, the government have to force make changes independently between themselves because it starts from there. So, what are changes the government made? Improved infrastructure, removing towards toll-free travel across the bridges. What more you think they need to do? Carla, good morning.
Hi, Carter. Morning. You know, one of the things I think may work is that the government needs to give the the public transportation, they need to give them some competition. You bring in a couple of these big buses, like what they do for certain Caribbean countries.
Mm.
You bring in a couple of these big buses and you got a toll. And I think that would help to get these bus drivers and these well you can't do much with the taxi. Right, but the buses is mostly you find the small man will try to catch a bus to get home and to and forth from work.
Right.
Right, and you have the big buses, and you have a toll that these people pay. You give to public servants, you give them a card.
Right.
So the public servants can, when they go on the bus, they show the card, and if they wouldn't have to pay.
Right.
Because these buses and so they're taking advantage of the fact that they're the only means of public transportation. They have no order. We have too many conductors who can't even read the driver's package, but they have a driver's license and they drive it. It's ridiculous. They can't even start writing the first line of the driver's test, but they have a driver's license.
Mm.
And these are some of the things that we need to fix. Look, sometimes I have the privilege of having my own vehicle, but I watch people and I watch what they go through. The other day, I just catch a bus to have an experience.
Mm.
I mean, they're driving nearly fight. A little stupid boy got a 2 Guinness stick up in front of him, he's driving.
Yeah.
I parked the bus. All I know he used to do is sweeping out people bus and cleaning. Now he's a bus. And if you see the foolishness that he's doing on the road.
Yeah.
And then when I talk, the people in the bus want me to come out of the bus. So I was like, where we live in?
Right.
It may sound like I'm straying away from what I was saying, but where we living in, with this world we living in, what really going on? People do not take own responsibility for their own lives.
I agree.
You're sitting in a bus. The conductor batted out the window. The bus got about 40 persons inside. The driver sipping against the music, and then when somebody talk, the other person take offense to what that person is talking about. Buy your own vehicle. If you know your name with it, where stop the man bus for? I'm like, seriously?
Yeah, the level of ignorance sometimes is beyond me.
No, that's not ignorance. Even the Guinness Book of World Records can't find a word for that. Seriously. And one of the things I sit and I watch, the people with their foolishness, blaming the government. It's like if a cockroach run over an ant, it's the government's fault.
You're right. You're
We
correct.
need to take responsibility as citizens of this country. We need to take responsibility for ourselves. We need to take responsibility for our surroundings, our community, our park pits, our yards. We got a wasteland city hall. I don't know why they don't change their name, because there is no city in them. Them ain't got no city in them. Listening to the mayor the other night, I don't know. Sometimes you ever hear about uneducated but educated dunce. You listen to these people, that's how you feel they're educated dunce. You are trying to protect your political party when you can't even serve the city.
Right.
You can't even give the city the service they require. You want to protect your political party. A party that has no relevance, a party that would never see Chandler Paul drive again. They will stay at Congress Place or wherever they try to find a little building to put up office of the opposition, because that is where they're going to be. Then you have the one Nigel who's jump out of historical shell and trying to move a little fast. I don't know who is it he looking for or who he find the pin we looking for. These guys are irrelevant. They have no value. Nobody wants to hear nothing from them. All the years is only now you know for going find Pit Latrin for talk about. Walk around sharing a set of empty bags, like the empty promises they talk about.
Correct, Carlo. Very correct.
We are smart. People get smart in this country, and they can jump like frogs, like crappos, move like snail. They can even move at 50,000 miles per hour. There is nothing the AFC, the PNC, the WPA, none of them, there is nothing they can do, because come 2025, it's one party. And Dr. Mohammed A. Finali is going to serve his second term. And when his second term is finished, we're going to hand over to the next PPPC leader. We do not want the PNC, the AFC. The AFC is like you when them Chinese cut crap or fry it, how they fool up. We don't want them. You now, Nigel, you want to be president of this country. When your wife was minister, what did she do?
Absolutely right, Carlo.
What the AFC did for 5 years when they were, and they love to jump and talk about. I hear he started Linden saying, but the ancestors bring him to save his people. They love to talk about saving black people. You had 5 years. You had 5 years to save black people, and what you did? You dig holes and throw them in. You tell people for go and sell cocoa price and plant.
Correct.
Ram just can't sit down and say when somebody asks him why y'all treat the young people the way y'all treat them. I remember with my own Ram said, man, look, we ain't worry about the young people. When it's close to the election, we can bring in 2 foreign artists and make sure the stadium and invite the young people for free. And they tried to with Bujabantam.
Yeah.
They tried with Bujabantam. We are not stupid anymore. We are not stupid anymore. We are not stupid. So if they feel that we stupid, we stupid. They had 5 years, and they did nothing but walk around and push up the chest. In the 5 years, I had never met one. The AFC ministers. You can walk around this country every day. You can put up with a minister and have a conversation with them.
Yeah.
Whether it's in the bank, whether it's at the corner, they stop and they listen to you.
Right.
And when they tell you it's going to happen, you better ensure it will happen. That's the type of leadership we have.
I agree.
Because the president would come by you, and if you're cooking, he would sit down and eat. He would sit down and eat. No scorn. And he would listen to you. Something got wrong with guiding these people to go back to AFC, after whoever. And by 2025, they can change the name.
Yeah.
They can change the name. Right now, it's the All Flows Party. They can change the name. They can find some other name for it just now. Because the light come different, but with the same characters.
Exactly. Thank you for calling. That call is so correct. So correct. I mean, he touched on quite a few things, but I agree with him. Right? I agree with him. All the time these people had, and I'd say this to y'all on this program over and over, they could have built LHC in Linden. They could have done roads in Amelia's ward. And Carla, good morning.
Yeah, Courdel. I like this government. This government, I love this government. They speak. But then we see next year they got to pull up these socks with some people they put in places. Some this was saying they put some leaders in some position and they overriding their privilege. Yes.
Right.
They overriding their privilege. And when they overriding, sometimes you don't have nobody to complain to. Because Mr. Jabu was saying that last week on his program, on Critics program, Jabu was saying that what happened to the powerless, the poor and the powerless, who they going to complain to? Yes, but they have to put things. They got to put things in place. They should have to show in every region from 1 to 10. They should got a complaint authority because they got some people when they put in place over right in the some of them committing some fraud. Some of the PPP people committing some fraud and nobody is not saying anything.
So why are you making a report to the police?
Mr. Courdel, I could make report to the police. But then when you make the report to the police, who will try you?
Listen to me. Go ahead.
Speak to Mr. Ben himself. Mr. Ben, and let Mr. Ben send teams and we would make complaint. Because they got circumstantial evidence.
Yeah, but I can tell you this.
That's what I'm saying.
If you
people get them paid for job what is not doing, and people get them paid for work 2 times. They work 1 time and they get them paid 2 times for the jobs. Watch the CDC people. Some of the CDC people in the area, some of them is not doing the work properly. No, who passing the work? If the engineer pass the work, they must be taking a raise and thing, but nobody you complain to the town council. When you bring the town council, showing them they ain't got nothing, they ain't got a voice. You understand me? They ain't got a voice. What you got then going wrong? What you all this bullshit want for weed? What you got the CDC people the CDC chairman. You have the CDC chairman. And this one thing you got the CDC chairman. You're telling them what to do. They do what they like. And when they done, they try the money, they go with it, and they giving the people.
Who is telling them what to do?
That's what I'm telling you. The CDC, they know what they have to do in the area.
Right.
Some of them doing a slapdash work.
Okay.
Nobody's not who to pass the work. They want one of the guys who used to pass the work. He get the work because he said, "Man, I need them because the shit stupidness going on." The engineer just singing and he need them. Yeah, and they doing this stupidness all the time. And this thing never going wrong. You got to get this place. You got some place you got to weed wrong. You can't talk to the chairman, all of them must say. The $1 trillion coming, everybody else pay money.
Yeah, well, here's what I'm trying to say to you. If it's a case that you are in an area and you see the CDC and working properly, or they're doing the things slapdash or whatnot, we're in a technological age. Why not take some photo, take some video, and make it public? So nobody can refute what you're saying. Because based on what you telling me here, you're saying that dengue and cleaning the drains. But one, I don't know what area you're talking about. I don't know how often is the CDC got their drain cleaning exercise. So I don't know a lot of information. But if you have that info, I am sure if you have that info.
I even bring the town council people and call them. They got one name, Blair. I said, Blair, watch come. You all watch it. You all see who going on. Not a not a voice.
The deputy mayor?
Yeah, not a voice. Because someone was just this found me. They don't say they used to give the poor so after everybody just keeping their mouth shut.
No, but if you talk to the deputy mayor, he should be explaining to you why the town council not doing its job.
Man, this place like everybody with this political stupidness. Listen, I want Courdel, I want to see things do right. I don't consult who they power. I want to see things do right.
Right.
This could even be you going power. I don't say all right. They getting paid for this thing. They do right. They do properly.
Right.
You understand me? Me, my new lead was they do properly. And you know when the Abdu was in power, you know they used to do the place properly.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, when the Abdu was in power, the place used to do properly because, and they record the money too.
Cut who?
They record the money, they record the CDC more money, and they send it over to the town council, the mayor town city council.
So if that was the case, how come all them drains being clogged up in Linden, them man, that caused all the flooding the other day? That's over time.
Listen one side. So
I'm listening.
The drains clogged up in Linden, that was in the Mackenzie area. That was in the Mackenzie area. Where they're supposed to do the thing, they're supposed to do that every 6 months, they're supposed to blow the drain. You remember years ago, when you used to go to school, they had a pipe, we used to blow down them drains.
Not really.
They used to blow the drains.
No, I don't remember that.
You can't remember though. They used to blow the drains. You understand me? But then, when you talk to the people, somebody watch this for do, nobody and thing. I was even talking to a girl we used to run the work, but she wanted to move. And she said, man, things ain't going nice because the people just doing the thing, they collecting the money. You can't complain to nobody.
Yeah, well, sir, here, if I was not somebody that used to frequent Linden, I would agree with you 100%. But I was in Linden frequently during 2015 to 2020 period. Do you know the Jones farm on the highway? Just after.
You can't tell me not about your family, but I know how you.
Well, good. So you have a clear idea of how often I would be in Linden. And that market area was always in deplorable condition. Garbage outside of it, the drains outside of the bus park there in Linden were always filled with sand. So when you were trying to tell me that the APNU used to clean it, you're cutting me, and I let you finish. You're cutting me, let me finish. Right. So when you're trying to tell me that the APNU under the APNU they used to maintain and drains and all of that, I am saying to you, sir.
The Mackenzie, but in Wisma they used to make everything right.
Wisma is the side with the big market or over the river?
Wisma is the side with the big market.
Sir, but that is where I'm talking about, the Wisma market, just outside of where the taxis park, not where the Georgetown bus park used to be. I'm talking where the taxis park, the zinc sheet structure that they got out there. They always had garbage out there. They always got. Man.
Yeah, you talking about McKenzie. No,
which side is the town council on? Which side is the town? Mackenzie. Well,
right now I see they clean it up. They ain't got no garbage on the market anymore. They fixed that.
All right. Well, I'm glad.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, we got the CDC people got to pull up because when you see they collect this big money, they give if you're in a CDC and you're in this group, this CDC group is the community developing group. This is a non-government organization. Everybody's supposed to know, all the people supposed to know the money what they get in, the money what they pay, know the money what they have. But it's not happening like that anymore, Courdel. You know what's happening? The chairman collect this, do the contract, they collect the damn money, they give the people a little next to nothing, they gonna buy cars, they gonna buy fancy cars. As they get they think they change for 2-3 cars when the year come.
Yeah, but sir. Go ahead. Good. But here's what I'm trying to say to you. That's not how the CDCs work. The chairman can't sign off on a contract for nobody. The CDC doesn't have a treasurer and all that kind of stuff. All these things got to go through a process.
The CDC got the treasurer, but the treasurer, the chairman, and the EDs coordinator, they tandem. But everybody in the CDC, every member of the CDC is supposed to be counted. They're supposed to be how much money, know how much money because it's a community development organization. They're supposed to know everything.
Right.
And it's not happening.
So why not write to the local government minister, let her look into it?
The local government, right now all the ministers, they said the BC thing.
No.
That's what I'm saying. The only people trying is Barrett and the president, and you can't put pressure on these people because the rest of them, they're like the rest of that voice.
Sir, I cannot agree with you there. Minister Parag is very active in the regions. And I am saying to you, if you call our office, I think Thursdays is public day. Even if you come down and go there on the public day, Minister Prague will listen to you and address the situation. So, have you voiced your concern with any government official as yet?
Man, I tell you, I got to the town council, you know. I got to the town council, I thought they had the advice.
Stop, wait. Stop. The mayor and town council. No, wait. You said you talked to the mayor and town council of Linden, and they came. And what did they do?
They didn't do nothing after.
So why not try the government? Is not the government doing most of the work in Linden anyway? The town council ain't doing nothing. Good, so good. Don't worry with the town council. Make your efforts elsewhere, sir. Make your efforts elsewhere. I am suggesting to you, make contact with the local government minister's office and voice all your concerns. And I'm absolutely sure you will get some kind of action. I'm absolutely sure. Hold on, let me confirm. Hold on. Let me see what's the public day. Don't hang up yet. Hold on.
I got time to board.
Just let me confirm which is the public day. Lad, she think. Let me send a WhatsApp message. She cut me off. Which is Minister's Public Day? I think this girl in a meeting. I'm gonna try one more time. She's very funny. But I got your number here. Once I get information, I can send it. I can send it to you.
You could always call me. You could call me, and I can go and I can talk to you because there's a lot of stupidness going on, and listen, what I say. It's simple problems, Mr. Courdel. Simple. We could fix.
Yeah.
But people just making this thing like it big. It's simple thing that could fix.
Right.
All right, bye-bye. You take care.
Good. So you see, sometimes it's just that. Good morning. Sorry to disturb you. You have a public. Right. The guy who just called, minister, is out of the region currently. But if you would like to meet with her, Wednesday mornings are usually the best mornings for you to meet and share whatever concern you have. To the last call, I hope he's still on the live. I just spoke with Minister. Wednesday mornings are the best mornings for you to come and meet with her to raise any issue that you have. However, I'm saying call before because, as you know, as a minister, and plans could change, other things could come up, and she mightn't be there that Wednesday that you're going. So call and confirm for us. Right? Minister of Local Government and Regional Development. Carla, good morning.
Good morning, my friend. How are you?
Hi, Vishal. Morning. Hi, cool.
First thing first. It's ways of vision and foresight. No toll. Mackenzie River Bridge. Yeah. No toll.
Yes.
New Demara Harbor Bridge.
Yes.
No toll. New Borders River Bridge.
Right.
That is vision. We ain't talking about half man and you wrong it half like a absolute according to Nagamutu and Uncle Tom Huge. We're talking about real numbers that will benefit the people.
Yeah. Yeah.
You understand? And that is to show the difference in ideology when it comes to policy making between the two parties, Flapping and PPP. Everything for Flapping just flap. Because they can't even get it right with simple maths. How could they run a whole nation, brother? They can't even get it right with numbers in their own election, much less to run a nation eventually.
Yeah.
When Bingo produce the number or fabricate the number, he couldn't even deal with the individual numbers before he arrived at the number that we get it.
Yeah.
Or that he try to declare. Nigel, you talking about better must come. I mean, let me rephrase the thought. Because I met with an individual that knows you well.
Me?
I mean, he tried to. No, listen to what I'm saying. He tried to perpetuate, or once I perpetuate, he tried to, present himself as a supporter of the PPP. But I know him before the government changed 2020.
Right.
And his narrative and rhetoric was totally different. Right?
Right.
He always traversed on an intellectual pedestal as though he is the card guru. You know this individual well. Right? However, the other day I post some my opinion or sentiments on Facebook, on my Facebook page about Uncle Tom Hughes, and this man came to me and said if I have the clout and I could be challenged with a libel suit and this and that. You know what I told him? I said, great is he that is in me than he that is in the world. Right? I would have boldly challenged the last government vocally without insinuating any fear on myself. And if I have to boldly chastise any Uncle Tom in the public domain who want to present themselves as the deliverer for this nation, I will do it.
I agree with you. Do it then.
I will do it. I will not be intimidated I will not be intimidated by intellectuals who feel they could silence me. Because if the last government could not silence me, I don't think if I'm praising the good work and the visionary trajectory of this government, I should be intimidated by people who has no significance.
Right.
Because trust me, many persons who claim that they are PPP supporters, but they so embrace the policy and the vision of the party, most of them are traitorous, brother. Most of them within the system wants the government to fail, and they will do anything within the reach to make the government look bad. I am telling you that the vision of the party, more so the government by extension, is to transform this nation. But many in the system that is creating an unfavorable atmosphere. If you understand what I mean.
Yeah.
Many, and Mr. Jones, you told me that you would have started this program. I mean, I'm not anxiously awaiting it, but if it happens, trust me, I am not here for the money veteran. I ain't here for no contract. or contract.
Yeah.
Because I will never sell my soul. However, if I have to embrace a vision that transcends into progress for my people, my country, I will do it.
We can start out. We can start out that stuff before the weekend is out.
From my heart, brother, and I tell you, the PPP need people like me to campaign for them. People like me,
right,
who would do it from my heart.
Yeah.
Me living in a big glass house, you know. Me ain't got no high black in the ocean there, you know, brother.
Yeah.
Me ain't got millions in the bank.
Right.
But what I have is a vision, is a good heart, is love,
yeah,
for my fellow human beings, more so my Guyanese people. Yeah. I am not the Uncle Tom. No white boy can't come and buy me. I was chatting with the guy the other day. He told me how we live in the States for all these years and how we could make more money in the States. I said, brother, kudos to you. What I'm advising you is to repatriate some of the millions they got hold in the bank, some of the millions they have in the bank in Miami or New York, repatriate some of the back to Guyana. Now is the right time.
Yeah.
Right? I said, but I ain't going to America. I have a visa, but I ain't going there to work. I like the Chinese man. I can go with my little chump change to come back and make a fortune here.
Yeah.
Because look for instance, you know them Tundra Tacoma or them Toyota Tundra. You could get in one of them vehicles in America for them $6,000-$7,000. You know, for one of them vehicle there, especially if you get it automatic. One of them vehicles sell for like $3-4 million in your soldier.
A Tundra?
The Tundra, the Tacoma, you know what they're talking about, man? For
$3 million?
Them pick up.
What? A good price, man. Must tell me you get in them price though.
Look, them they got these huge straight truck was fully container. I clear one for money and they get it for the action. You know what you pay? You pay $7,000 US. You pay $400,000 duty. No lie, it's $1 million duty because before anything over 4 years they have a flat rate.
Yeah.
Right? So once it is for goods carriage, for example, those Tacoma pickup is $400,000 to play those vehicles once it's over 4 years.
Yeah.
Right? The Ford nowadays considered a SUV. I think the government got a deal with it. Right?
Yeah.
Because it's considered a SUV and its duty is very, very, very high in those vehicles. However, when it comes to truck, anything below 5 tons is $400,000. Anything above 5 tons is $1 million. There's a flat rate. You don't do running sponsor. Right?
Right.
See, imagine if you go and buy one of them truck in America. You get literally, it means you get it for $10,000 US. And you pay another $1 million, it's $3 million. You know what you want them truck here, brother? The cheapest you might get one of them truck here for, let me say, on a shot you might get it for $6 million. $7 million, $8 million.
Yeah.
This is the vision you gotta work with. Right? Look, the cars from Japan. The flat rate now is 801,000. 1,500 cc. Anything above 1,500 cc, below 1,800, I think 1,500 cc, yeah, below 1,800 is just over 2 million. And anything above there is about 2.5, 2.4, 2.5 million. And it's flat new implement though, when they came into power.
Right.
Those are one of the adjustments to the taxes on vehicles. When they imposed the 8 year, how many persons could have afforded certain year vehicle? Because you know the vehicle go a year and mileage.
Yeah.
Right? So there's a lot of money in this country to make, bitch. You just got to save your capital and you invest. But some people just like talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
They love to speak.
I agree.
And I was talking about the Chinese and food, these and all the these are talking about. Yeah?
Bye.
If you want
Bye.
to empower your people before I go, if
Uh-huh.
you want to empower your people, you don't flood them in the public sector jobs and give them a salary. Give them grants. Give them business ideas. That is how you transform people's livelihood. By allowing them to be creative.
Okay.
Invest in the creativity. Flap, who didn't do that? They flood the public sector just like the way white boy do after slavery. You understand?
Yeah, yeah.
Enjoy this, son.
Thanks for calling, Richard. Take care. I'm gonna give you a call and we start on that program soon. Don't fight.
No problem.
Good. I see somebody else was trying to call in. Let me see if I get them back before I end this program today. Let me see. Oh no, they were calling direct. Right. Let me see if I get back this person here before we close off. But we jump on a Saturday. We gotta get Michelle set up with the program. We gotta get that set up. Let me see here. I guess the person gone.
No.
Hi, morning, Chief. I see you was calling the program. You're live.
Yes, how are you this morning?
Not too bad. A lot of good news from the president last night. You know, so.
Yeah. Man,
Uh-huh.
man, you got it. You went there for the child because a guy there. Sorry for saying child. A guy there. He only child for making you a comic. He just on one side. I went listening, and you give me a lengthy time. you give you a lengthy time. Because he's swinging around. He wanted to blame the government of everything with Linden. I used to travel Linden in PNC time, and the place who was nasty. You know, we talking about we turn around, but NAP and you used to. But he lying, he's swinging him out right wrong. Right wrong, he's swinging him out. This morning, you know, I was listening. I decided because of the put on to get your program. But when I do remember, since time was it too early. So I decided to listen, program. You know, so, we name again.
Critic?
No, not critic. I decided to listen to critic now. Because critic is gone, I just can't take it sometimes. I don't say I don't listen. I listen to it, but not like before.
Yeah.
Me by I don't like it at sometimes. I just can't take it at all. He's always set people up. We name again.
Kadaki?
No, not Kadaki. Kadaki is a comic, nobody. You buy man, you're journalist like yourself.
Garden Mosley?
Garden Mosley, thank you very much.
Oh.
I was listening to the program, he had what's on your mind or what
threatening you?
Yeah, or something like that. And you got some people calling, and first time some people, they talk some, not much, talk about what the government doing is good and so on thing. And like he don't want to hear people talk about the government. He just wanted them for 1 way all the time. So a lady calling and she talk, I'm just going to tell you about it already, not from well. Now, I'll tell you again, now we don't get blackout to these big set of hours.
Right.
You know, you get blackout a short time. Sometimes it is last of 15 minutes, you understand, or 10 minutes, not more than that. But since the lady, which she's right, and I tell you about it, since the court makes a gun, you just got to wait 9 hours, 10 hours before you get back water. And those bad, they show a bad cast from GWI.
Right.
I don't know what's really going on there. I was made to understand there's got people working at the pump.
And when, for in case of anything, but like when it's gone, come out, these people is gone. You don't get no water at all. None at all till after 2 hours, 3 hours. Which in the lady, right? You can't even get for wash your clothes when you see the little shot is a black hole come on. Like this gone and left the print, or people's got come from GDI, from so it name again?
GWI.
You know what I mean? GWI to go again for put on it. And I don't know. But it is bad. It shouldn't have broadcast. But on GWI, it's showing a bad thing, man. You know?
Yeah.
You gotta wait a long time before you get water, and the current just cut off for 5 minutes or 15 minutes.
But I don't know what to say about that. But I will endeavor to find out why is that, you know?
Yeah, Colonel, you do the man. Point why is it if they got nobody up there to look after it, or what? Why this take so long? Sometimes it take till next day.
Really?
Yeah, I'm telling you. Sometimes it take till next day. Look, I'm night. I'm going to take a shower. It's good thing I got the tank also. I'm going to take a shower. I'm absolutely the power covered. The light cut off. But it didn't take long. It take about a little 5 minutes. Just normally just take 10 minutes. You know, no long enough. Anyway, it thing. You know when water come on back, buddy? Next Sunday morning, and the thing come off about 7:30.
You're saying this is in West Rumvelt?
No, North Rumvelt.
North Rumvelt. All right. Just want to make sure I got the right area.
And the next thing too. Why these people don't shut them out and rest themselves? And if they want to come back in power, shut them out and prepare themselves for the next election. Why did attack? Give the government a chance. Let the people do what they're doing. I think, as I tell you again, Nigel should stay to his law and stop. Don't bother with this politics, because he ain't making it. Nigel should stay. We good in. He can't handle the politics. Only writing a lot of shit up in the place and talk it. And I'm telling you already, I don't care. Nigel Hughes is a hypocrite. He got playing here, we say. He fought parents sending up playing there. Which when he talking about his racialness.
Yes. Like if Linden only got African people in it. Nonsense.
God, that he should rest himself. I'm not saying to Donald because I don't listen to him. I don't listen to him. I hardly really eating them because it's serious shit to them. But serious shit. His wife was a minister. And what she did?
Not a damn thing.
What she did? Nothing to do. And they got Patterson like a jackass to a criminal like Patterson. No, I was on when the vice president right now was speaking about a couple of weeks back concerning the courts. And I heard this guy talk something with him again, OC from America. And I tend to agree with OC. They having policemen, high rank, low rank, the courts, all of them, you understand me? Siding with the AP and you doing a lot of nonsense.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, what she said, gives she how much days that she can't try these cases with these election fraud.
Yeah.
Talk to something days she get that sickness, you're pregnant.
I don't know, but I think it's a case where they frighten the backlash and the torment from the public, you know. Because you remember, it's not like the public don't know who's the magistrate trying the case. So I think, in my personal opinion, that some of these magistrates scared that people gonna find out where they live and harass them and them kind of things. So that's why they're pushing it around.
It's just that they don't want to call out slave.
Right. That's the kind of thing. How slave and the PVP buy them out and they soup drink and the people don't want them. Everybody could deal with that.
That is it. If they know they can't do the work on the portray case concerning PAP and you people them left the work.
Yeah.
Left the work. Because this nonsense going on by look, it's nearly 5 years and nothing going on. Nothing going on. Now we're 17th of September. Why it should be the judicial system corrupt.
Trouble.
Corrupt body.
Trouble. Careful. They mention the judicial society will get into trouble with these people.
I understand you.
You know, I agree with you that it's taking too long. I agree it's taking too long and we need to deal with it.
AAP and U cases, Gaddafi cases, you hear anything but it? All them cases concerning AAP and U people, it ain't coming up.
What about David Patterson case and the bid he carried to cabinet? We hear back nothing about that.
You hear nothing about that. Don't coming up. I think the thing we urinate for the people, friends.
Yeah, what happened to that?
But I think somebody said the magistrate said he didn't show that he urinate for the people, said some video or something. He didn't show. So I think he get out the case. So he could go and peep on other people's fence.
Oh, boy.
You understand? Those nonsense going on and this is how the country and everybody just running down the government. If they don't want to have nothing to say, just prepare for election. You win, they win. Because I know they can't win.
Man, the things that these people are allowed to get away with, the PVP can't try. Or any other political party can't try. You understand?
No way. I see this one case I could come back again. Paul Slow concerning this lady.
Yeah.
I know what they're going to say, but I don't know.
I want to hear what's your opinion on his own case, because you got opinion on everything under the sun when it comes to the police and crime and everything.
That's right. He's the only, he and the other one like himself. Them is the only two free policemen ever had in the force. They ain't got nobody else.
Oh, Lord.
They know who won't qualify and who won't qualify. Against and qualify, against should never be there, and all sorts of nonsense, my brother. I mean, these things are to me, you know, when you sit down and you listen, what's going on? But it's all I want the PPP do, the PPP must do, focus what they have to do the thing in the right way. They come and get the contractors. Everything they talk about, this contractor and good, the contractor and good, the contractor this, the contractor them and all the thing. If they know, I understand the government. If they get in problem with the contractors local, bring in foreign contractors and do your work.
Yeah.
Pay your money and do your work and forget what contractors in Guyana, forget about them.
Yeah.
Because some of them siding. Yeah. The ministers got to take away work from them and they're taking long for done work and only for nonsense.
But you see, Minister Edgel don't spoil them. He just collect back you work quick. He don't play. You understand? So probably some more ministers need to start operating like that.
I said the man for public service, the right man that even I put there is Edgel. I mean, people don't like he. They say we this. I like he. Once you're a disciplinarian body, people can't like you.
Yeah.
People could never like you once you're doing your work. But once you slacky, and them take people like you. He's a good man.
Yeah.
But once you strict with your work, they don't like you.
Yeah, the Minister Edgel and our minister in there, they don't tolerate stupidness from them contractors at all. At all.
The case now, let's go down. No correct them at done. I went to the ad my top letter bundle of shit. All of them now want kill light.
Yeah.
All them want kill light. Them people is crasses. Them is crasses, but them people got nothing good in the head for this country. You ever hear the campaigning or the talking what they will build or what they will develop this country? No. All they talk about is one thing that happen. Raise the salary, bring the salary this, make the salary to go, make the salary low. People must get salary. People are getting things from the high wealth. What do they want from the high wealth? teacher salary good. This can't pay. I want to have one thing, Colonel. You must find out for me if you get the time. What is a teacher salary in England and America and that place, and make the comparison.
That would be a fair comparison, part. It can be much more.
That's why I make it. I not just why I just make it with the foreign exchange.
Okay.
With the foreign exchange. I just try to make it. I know why is why I make it concerning the pay, but just with the foreign. If how much money they get, good meeting that they go draw, they draw in $1 million a month. Because at the time, all these teachers used to left America and go to Botswana to teach. I know, but they're good.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
No, I'm telling you, I was across here. I know, but used to left, but all these used to left America and go to Botswana and teach, and go to them Arab countries and teach. Yes?
Yeah.
Go to Saudi Arabia and country and teach. I could tell you. So these people we're going to with, it's not nonsense, buddy. But
Yeah.
teachers 10% is not good enough. And this and good. They ever give teachers 10%, 25%. They ever give teachers 25%.
That's what these people unreasonable things that they do, they're fighting on people to do.
I'm telling you, my brother. Just one thing, you got faith to them though. I know you got good faith, but I like how you correct them.
Bad.
A lot of people don't like you, but you got to talk. You got to talk what's right. You got to talk what's right. I'm telling you, Colonel, if then people bring election, this country gone right back. Because know what to do? They said the government is thief. Okay? The government is thief. When they go try for thief too.
Even more than the CDPP thieving.
Go, they are saying they will take more. And they wouldn't have no time with no black people. They wouldn't have no time because you know why? They don't know whatever they do. And I can tell you, people is start, but all the Indian and in the Bork and Indian, every year the Indian people is talk about the government on Friday Kisun soap on a Friday night.
I never catch a call in the show.
You just catch a call in the show and hear all this stuff. Hear all the Indian people is there. Some of them don't talk nothing nice. They don't talk nothing nice. Some of them don't want to live in the slavery, still being slavery in the slum. You hear all this talk. You got one that's coming on every Friday night. This one-time government, and PPP better look out. They're going to be one-time government too. And them sort of thing. It's like the Indian man is talking. They don't talk it nice. So when they're talking about the Indian people, you understand when your people don't talk nice about the PPP? If you get very much less from Freddie Kisunso, and most of them is calling for Freddie Kisunso, and here they start. Them are not grateful too. I know they might feel them, but some of them are grateful, buddy, for what this man doing. This man bring back the show state for them. And some of them still talking nonsense about him.
Yeah.
About the government.
Yeah.
No. This is why talking about it. I talk with where it's hard and ear. There's a lot of nonsense they're talking about the government too. But the black people, they take it in the corner and see nothing. If the PNC going back to power and the PNC give them no raise of salary, no nothing, they can take it and sit down and say, are we a black man? And nothing else wouldn't happen.
Well, we gotta make sure that the PPP stay there, and we need to educate persons so that they can have a better understanding of the initiatives being implemented by government.
A friend, like when they win, I can. I know my God, I'm going to stay for.
Yeah, I could go and live in one of them indigenous communities.
And them Amerindian communities, they're going to suffer. I'm telling you. You see, it just shows what Nigel use if he get president or he treat them, you see carry empty bag and umbrella and give them and talking but tight but latrine the years. That's what the Amberinians know about. That's what they know about latrine.
Yeah, it's past them people.
They grow with that. They grow up in that.
Yeah.
They grow up in that. Me know about me latrine too. Me know about me latrine too.
Yeah. But
because they want to go in the country. And in the country, use latrine use. Latrine. So I don't know what he come telling you people about but latrine. And then again, I heard this guy saying that he get him back in from it was on Freddie Kishoon's show. And he talking that he got evidence that they get him back in from Exxon Mobile.
Who's that?
I wouldn't doubt it.
Who's that? Who get him back in from Exxon Mobile?
Nigel Hughes.
There's Exxon Mobile money he's spending, Exxon paying.
You get Exxon Mobile back because Exxon Mobile the one a president. So they choose him to fight for them. You understand? You see, Exxon Mobile now want this government because the things he want to do, he can't do, they can't do. So they could do it with Nigel Hughes.
Nigel Hughes ain't gonna be president of this country. Impossible. You understand? Guyanese got better sense, and even those who not sensible, they ain't gonna pick Nigel Hughes. You understand me? But anyway, yeah, Carla, thank you for sharing your views with us on the program.
I just go for tell you I'm gonna come off no guys I know you must get out of Carlos.
Nah, I off is almost 9:30, we over show time.
Okay, me buy your call today.
Yeah. He called just. Is he the call? He was on the line when you were trying to call.
Okay. Okay, all right.
Yeah. All right, take care.
Have a good day next
you
week.
too. Yeah, folks, that's it for me today. I want to address one thing more before I go. So, a gentleman called me yesterday to complain about speed humps on Garnet Street. And I'll be real with you. I don't really like people talk to me anyhow and you're hollering and going on and being crazy. Right? So when you're raising an issue, try to be cordial and you might be upset about it, but watch your tone. You're not talking to your children. So if you're looking here, sir, that was one of the reasons I hung up on you. Because I mean, you're raising a point and you're just screaming at the top of your voice. You're not even taking the time to listen. When I called your counselor, he complained about the same behavior. You just calling people on the phone and cussing and going on like your head ain't good. Nobody has to deal with that, sir. Nobody has to deal with that attitude that you're putting out there. If you're raising a concern, raise it like a normal person. But you calling people and cussing and hollering and going on to the top of your voice and expecting them to do what? What for you? Right? So the gentleman was complaining about some speed hump on Garnet Street and it done broke up already and this and that. I forward your concern to the councillor and they will address it, through City Hall or however they plan on addressing it. But I suggest to you that you use a different form of communication. The one that you've been using, not working. Right? It's not working. And the funny thing is, some of these people, I ain't saying you're wrong to criticize me, saying you're wrong to raise an issue. But some of them, not the speed hump issue, because I saw you made a video about some walkway and the top of the walkway eat off or something like that. I am not saying that you're not allowed to raise issues. But when you raising issues that I think trivial. I mean, oh gosh, we had to complain about before. The people them didn't build nothing. So you had nothing to complain about before. Now something built. Every little fine thing you're looking, oh, the top of the concrete is smooth no more. And but come on, man. Come on. Some of y'all too big. Some of y'all too big. So pride, I mean, well, I can't name pride. Pride, I'm suggesting that you approach situations better to get different results. But I did forward your complaint to the counselor, and hopefully he can affect some change that would be, you know, well, what you're looking for, the change you're looking for, and probably get those speed humps back in. Right? Anyway, guys, it's the weekend. Y'all be safe on the roadways. If you're going out to drink, get a designated driver. Please, no drinking and driving. Take it light on the roadways. To the persons on the west side who are enjoying your new 4-lane, please take it light on the 4-lane. Please take it light on the 4-lane. I'll see you guys here Monday, bright and early, as we will be kicking off Heritage celebrations from Sunday. Monday we'll be starting it here at Heritage September. We can't wait. I see they got some event tonight or something like that. Y'all support all the heritage activities. Anyway, guys, I'm out of here. As I usually say before I go, it's all about peace. It's all about love. It's all about one another.
We are a peaceful people, struggle as we struggle, and we don't look for trouble, just ask around. But when outside faces from foreign places talk about taking over